animal to have a Pokemon counterpart? Oh yeah. I'm Shelby, a wild animal biologist and Pokemon trainer. And apparently I'm on a crusade to raise awareness of incredible animals that are like real-life Pokemon that deserve a Pokemon counterpart. And today we're featuring this adorable marsupial. Let's explore if the Wombat was a Pokemon, what would its typing be, and what would its ideal moveset look like? So you ready? Join the safari and let's get started. Species of wombat, but I'm not going to be picky today. We have the common wombat, the southern hairy-nosed wombat, and the northern hairy-nosed wombat. These marsupials can be rather hefty and weigh up to 36 kilograms. And yes, I know what you're all thinking. Is their poo really shaped like a cube? Well, yeah, but here's why. They have a long digestive process that takes about 14 to 18 days. Their digestive tracts are very long to allow them to absorb the most amount of nutrients and water possible. This then means that their poo is not only very dry, but also quite compacted, hence the peculiar shape. However, that has nothing to do with the Pokemon moveset that I suggest for a Wombat Pokemon. The first move would require the TM Dig, although I think a Wombat Pokemon would have this already naturally learned by leveling up, because they are among the largest burrowing mammals in the world, and they really can dig it. They can move up to 3 feet of dirt in a single night. Whoa. So they dig this soil with the long claws on their forelegs and then push it back out with their back legs. But then to dig the walls, they take things to a new angle and roll on their sides to dig the walls. Isn't that cute? Now they have quite the complex of underground networks with tunnels and chambers that can extend to 150 meters in radius. This comes in handy when dodging predators, which leads me to them knowing the move Quick Attack. Yeah, they might look pudgy and might look slow, but looks can be deceiving. They have those powerful legs for digging that they can use to run up to 25 miles per hour if needed. When they're not threatened though, they can also go the distance. They can travel up to 3 kilometers a night looking to eat grass, shoots, shrubs, and roots. And to do this, I think they would have the Pokemon move Bite, for they have rodent-like teeth paired with very strong jaws that can tear these grasses, tubers, roots, but also tree bark. You can see why they need that long digestive system to break down that tough food. That being said though, they don't actually need much water, for they get most of their water from the plants that they eat. And they're rather clever about when they graze, which typically is at night to avoid being seen by predators because their coloration helps them blend in. Which leads me to their final move that I think a Wombat Pokemon would know is Rest. They are the closest living relative to the koala, so maybe the same would be true that this Wombat Pokemon would be a relative of Kamala. And like koalas, wombats sleep a lot. In fact, up to 16 hours a day. So it'd come as no surprise that a Wombat Pokemon would probably know a sleep move or two. Now, when it comes to what ability I think a Wombat Pokemon would have, well, I'm gonna create one because this is too good to be true. I think their ability would be called Bum Bash. Hear me out. So you know how wombats have those burrows, those tunnels, and that they're quite quick when they need to be. Well, if they're threatened and they use Quick Attack to get into a burrow and they can't quite get all the way in, leaving their bum exposed for a time, no problem. They have a tough, thick-skinned rump to act as a protection, just in case. And if that doesn't help protect them, well, they've been known to crush a predator's skull between their rump and the roof of the burrow. Ouch. No thank you. So I wonder if the mechanics would be if the Wombat Pokemon uses Dig, but its opponent Pokemon has a move that can allow it technically to go first. That move would be null and void. In fact, that opposing Pokemon would get damage because of Bum Bash, simulating the Wombat's real-life Pokemon power. But what do you think? Would the Wombat make a perfect animal to have a Pokemon comparison? I think so, because they're just so cool. And you know what other animal I think needs a Pokemon counterpart? the Binturong. Check out my video right here on why the Binturong would make a perfect Pokemon. Go on, click it. I'll see you over there. Thanks so much for watching, and leave this video a thumbs up if you like wombats as well. Go on, leave a thumbs up for the wombat. Thanks for watching. Bye!